Imagine a creature that looks innocent but packs a venomous bite. This is the slow loris, an enigmatic primate that is as fascinating as it is elusive. With its round, saucer-like eyes and soft, fuzzy fur, it's easy to fall in love with this seemingly sweet creature. But there's more to the slow loris than meets the eye. This extraordinary creature hails from the dense, humid jungles of Southeast Asia, where it spends the majority of its life high up in the tree canopies, away from prying eyes. It's a master of camouflage, blending seamlessly into its surroundings, making it one of the most unseen primates in the world. One of the slow loris's most distinctive features is its eyes, which are not only large, but also have a reflective layer that gives them a mesmerizing, almost eerie glow in the dark. This night vision helps the slow loris navigate its nocturnal lifestyle, hunting for insects, small birds and eggs, and reaching for hard-to-get tree gum, a favorite treat. But don't let its cuddly appearance fool you. The slow loris is one of the only venomous mammals in the world. It has glands on the insides of its elbows that secrete a potent toxin. When threatened, it can mix this toxin with its saliva and deliver a venomous bite, a defense mechanism as unique as the slow loris itself. This combination of cuteness and danger has unfortunately made the slow loris a target for the illegal pet trade. Their populations are declining and they are now classified as vulnerable or endangered across their range. Conservation efforts are underway to protect these unique creatures and their habitat. So, the next time you see this cute face, remember it's not as innocent as it looks. The slow loris is a testament to the incredible diversity and complexity of life on our planet, a reminder that there is always more than meets the eye. Now picture a bird that can beat its wings 200 times per second. This isn't a figment of fantasy or a character from a comic book. This is a creature that exists in our very own natural world. A tiny dynamo of energy and speed, it's the hummingbird, the feathered speedster of the skies. You see, hummingbirds are no ordinary birds. They're the smallest bird species on our planet, yet they possess capabilities that are simply extraordinary. Their name, hummingbird, is derived from the humming sound created by their beating wings. And it's not just about speed. These tiny aviators also have the unique ability to hover in midair, a feat that most birds can't accomplish. To hover, a hummingbird moves its wings in a figure-8 pattern, which allows it to generate lift both on the upstroke and downstroke. This is an amazing adaptation, and it's what allows them to feed on nectar while remaining suspended in air. And speaking of nectar, hummingbirds have a fierce appetite. They need to consume about half their body weight in food each day to sustain their high metabolism. That's the equivalent of a human eating around 35,000 calories a day. But that's not all. Hummingbirds are also long-distance champions. Despite their small size, they undertake one of the most grueling migratory journeys in the bird kingdom. The ruby-throated hummingbird, for instance, flies non-stop over the Gulf of Mexico, a journey of 500 miles, which it completes in 20 hours without taking a break. So, next time you see a hummingbird darting around in your garden, remember, you're not just looking at a bird, you're looking at a marvel of nature. A tiny feathered speedster that beats its wings at an incredible speed, hovers like a helicopter, eats like a champion, and embarks on epic journeys that would make even the most seasoned traveler envious. Truly, nature's very own helicopter. What if I told you there's an animal that carries its defense mechanism on its back? Now, let's dive into the world of a creature that has turned being prickly into an art form: the hedgehog. These little beings, characterized by their spiky quills, have become adored by many for their unique appearance. But don't let their cute faces fool you. Those spikes aren't just for show, they are the hedgehog's primary line of defense. When faced with danger, the hedgehog rolls itself into a tight ball, pointing its quills outward. This spiky armor, combined with a special muscle known as the orbicularis, allows it to present a near-impenetrable barrier to predators. The quills are made of keratin, the same substance that our hair and nails are made of, but much tougher and sharper. But here's a fun fact: hedgehogs aren't born with those spikes. At birth, they have a protective layer of skin covering their quills, which peels off a few hours later, revealing their prickly protection. As they grow, they shed their baby quills and grow new, stronger ones, a process called quilling. Hedgehogs are nocturnal animals, spending their days sleeping and their nights exploring. They have a keen sense of smell and hearing, which they use to find food. Their diet is quite diverse, ranging from insects and snails to fruits and mushrooms. Although they are solitary animals, hedgehogs communicate through a variety of sounds, including snuffles, grunts, and squeals. They also perform a peculiar self-anointing behavior when they encounter a new scent, where they produce frothy saliva and spread it over their quills. The hedgehog teaches us a lot about adaptation and self-reliance. It's a creature that has perfected the art of self-defense, using its body as a shield. So the next time you see a hedgehog, remember, it's not just a cute face but a master of survival. A creature that tells us sometimes the best defense is a good defense. Ever heard of a creature known as the Ghost of the Woods? Let's pull the veil back on this spectral entity. The Ghost of the Woods is none other than the British deer, an animal as enchanting as it is elusive. This fascinating creature is a master of camouflage, blending seamlessly into the verdant backdrop of the British woodland. With its muted colors and the quiet rustle of its movements, it's easy to see why it's earned such a haunting nickname. The British deer is not just a ghost in appearance but also in behavior. It's primarily active during the twilight hours, when the forest is bathed in a soft, ethereal glow. As the sun dips below the horizon, this mysterious creature emerges from its hiding place, moving with a grace and elegance that only amplifies its ghostly allure. But don't let its ethereal beauty fool you. The British deer is a survivor, equipped with acute senses that keep it one step ahead of potential threats. Its ears can pick up the faintest rustle, its eyes can spot movement in the dimmest light, and its nose can detect scents from miles away. The British deer's diet is varied from tender grasses and herbs to the bark of young trees and shrubs. This diverse diet, combined with its adaptability, allows it to thrive in a variety of habitats, from dense forests to open moorlands. Despite its ghostly nickname, the British deer plays a vital role in its ecosystem. By feeding on vegetation, it helps to control plant growth, promoting biodiversity, and maintaining the health of the forest. So the next time you find yourself in a British woodland, keep your eyes peeled for the ghost of the woods. You might just catch a glimpse of this elusive creature, a fleeting shadow against the greenery, a whisper of movement in the undergrowth. But don't be disappointed if you don't see it. After all, a ghost isn't meant to be seen but to be felt, an elusive ghost indeed with an aura of majestic beauty. What flies silent through the night with eyes that can see in almost complete darkness? You might think it's something straight out of a superhero comic, but we're actually talking about a creature that's very real and much closer to home. The owl. Meet the owl, a nocturnal hunter that's every bit as formidable as it is fascinating. This bird is a master of the night, equipped with an arsenal of natural tools that make it one of the most efficient predators in the animal kingdom. Let's talk about its flight first. Have you ever wondered why you never hear an owl coming? That's because they have specially designed feathers that muffle their sound, allowing them to swoop down on their prey almost silently. It's like they have their very own built-in stealth mode. And then there's their exceptional night vision. Owls have large tubular eyes that are packed with rod cells, giving them a kind of night vision that's far superior to most other animals. In almost complete darkness, they're able to spot and track their prey with astonishing accuracy. But the owl's hunting prowess doesn't stop there. Their heads can rotate up to 3/4 of a full circle, giving them a field of view that's practically all-encompassing. Combine that with their sharp talons and powerful beaks, and you've got a hunter that's truly a force to be reckoned with. Yet despite being such formidable hunters, owls also play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of their ecosystems. They control populations of rodents and other small pests, keeping them in check and preventing them from becoming a nuisance. So the next time you're out at night and you hear the soft hoot of an owl, remember, you're in the presence of a master hunter, a silent flyer, a guardian of the night, a creature that, despite its deadly prowess, contributes significantly to the harmony of its habitat, a true master of silent and deadly strikes. Can you think of an animal that's a mammal but lays eggs? If you're scratching your head over this, don't worry, you're not alone. Meet the platypus, the duck-billed enigma of the animal kingdom. The platypus is a creature that seems to be assembled from the spare parts of other animals. With its duck-like bill, beaver-like tail, and otter-like body, it's like a patchwork quilt of nature's finest. But the biggest surprise is yet to come. The platypus, despite being a mammal, lays eggs. Yes, you heard it right, it lays eggs. A characteristic usually associated with birds and reptiles, not mammals. But the surprises don't stop there. The male platypus has venomous spurs on its hind limbs, making it one of the few venomous mammals. While the venom isn't lethal to humans, it can cause severe pain that can last for weeks. So if you ever come across one, you might want to keep your distance. The platypus also has an extraordinary method of hunting. It closes its eyes, ears, and nose when it dives underwater and uses electroreception to sense the electrical signals produced by the muscles and nerves of its prey. Talk about having a sixth sense! And let's not forget, the platypus is one of nature's great survivors. Fossils of its ancestors date back to over 100 million years ago. That means the platypus was sharing the planet with dinosaurs. Can you imagine that? So, there you have it. The platypus, an enigma of the animal kingdom. A creature that looks like a duck, swims like an otter, has venom like a snake, and lays eggs. It's a testament to the boundless creativity of nature and a living proof that sometimes truth can be stranger than fiction. A real-life example of nature's sense of humor. Ever seen a bird that prefers to walk rather than fly? Well, let me introduce you to the kiwi bird, a peculiar creature that breaks all the rules we associate with being a bird. Originating from the beautiful islands of New Zealand, the kiwi bird, named after the shrill call it makes, is a truly fascinating creature. Despite having wings, it opts for a life on the ground. But why, you might ask? Well, kiwi birds have wings so small, they are practically invisible, hidden beneath a thick coat of bristly hair-like feathers. But don't be fooled by their flightless nature. These birds have adapted remarkably well to life on the ground. They have strong, sturdy legs, making up nearly a third of their body weight, enabling them to run swiftly when the need arises. Now here's where it gets even more interesting. Unlike most birds, kiwis have an excellent sense of smell. They are among the few birds in the world that rely on their nostrils, located at the end of their long beak, to find food. This nocturnal bird uses its keen sense of smell to hunt for insects, seeds, worms, and even berries in the dead of night. Speaking of their beak, it's quite a unique one. It's long and slender with a slight curve at the end, perfect for foraging in the dirt, but that's not all. The tip of their beak is incredibly sensitive to touch, helping them feel their way around in the dark and detect the slightest movement of their prey underground. The kiwi bird, with its unusual habits and appearance, is a wonderful example of how nature always finds a way. It may not take to the skies like its feathered brethren, but it has carved out a niche for itself, thriving in an environment where most birds wouldn't dare to tread. In a world of birds that soar high, the kiwi bird stands out, choosing to keep its feet firmly on the ground, proving that sometimes it's good to be different. It truly is a bird that marches to the beat of its own drum. What's blue? Lives in New Zealand and is the smallest of its kind? If you're thinking about a bird, you're on the right track. Let's dive into the world of the little blue penguin, also known as the fairy penguin or korora in Maori. The little blue penguin is indeed quite little, with adults standing merely 1 foot tall. They weigh in at just over 2 pounds, about the same as a large bag of sugar. But don't let their size fool you. These pint-sized penguins pack a lot of personality. In a world where being big often means being dominant, the little blue penguin holds its own. They are perfectly adapted to their lifestyle, which is uniquely balanced between land and sea. They spend their days hunting for fish, squid, and small crustaceans in the ocean. Their streamlined bodies and strong flippers make them agile swimmers, capable of reaching speeds up to 4 miles per hour. When the sun sets, these nocturnal birds return to their nests on land. These are often found in coastal shrublands, sand dunes, or even under human structures like houses or boardwalks. Their nests are hidden away from predators, ensuring the safety of their chicks. Now you may be wondering why they're called little blue penguins. It's because of their striking color. Their feathers are a beautiful blend of dark blue on the top and a lighter blue on the underparts. This coloration helps them blend with the ocean when viewed from above and with the sky when viewed from below, providing them with an excellent camouflage against potential predators. What's fascinating about these penguins is how they manage to thrive despite their small stature, showing us that size doesn't always equate to strength. They've adapted to their environment and lifestyle in a way that allows them to flourish where other larger species might struggle. So the next time you find yourself in New Zealand, keep an eye out for these little blue wonders. They serve as a wonderful reminder of nature's diversity and adaptability. The little blue penguin truly is a tiny ambassador, showing us that size doesn't always matter. Imagine the world's smallest wildcat, no bigger than your domestic pet. You're picturing the rusty spotted cat, a petite feline that carries the distinction of being the tiniest wildcat in the world. It's a wildcat that could comfortably curl up on your lap, but don't be fooled by its small stature. This little creature is as wild as they come. Native to the dense forests and grasslands of India and Sri Lanka, the rusty spotted cat is a master of stealth and agility. It's a creature of the night using the cover of darkness to hunt and explore its territory. Despite its small size, this wildcat is a skilled hunter capable of catching anything from birds to rodents with its sharp claws and keen eyesight. The rusty spotted cat is a rare sight to behold. Its coat, a beautiful mix of gray and rust, is adorned with dark spots that provide excellent camouflage in the undergrowth. This wildcat's small size and elusive nature make it incredibly difficult to spot in the wild, adding to its allure and mystery. The rusty spotted cat's habitats vary greatly. It can thrive in moist and dry deciduous forests, grasslands, and even scrub and thorn forests. This adaptable wildcat is also known to inhabit plantations and secondary forests near human settlements, proving its resilience and versatility. Despite being the smallest wildcat, the rusty spotted cat is not to be underestimated. It's a creature of incredible adaptability, able to survive in a variety of habitats and conditions. It's a skilled hunter, capable of catching prey larger than itself. And it's a testament to the wonders of the animal kingdom, a reminder that size does not dictate strength or ability. The rusty spotted cat is a marvel of the wild, a tiny feline with a big spirit. This wildcat may be small in size, but it's fierce in spirit and a true testament to the wonders of the animal kingdom. Small in size, but fierce in spirit. Ever heard about an animal that can dig a tunnel through an entire football field in a night? Welcome to the world of the wombat, an Australian marsupial that can certainly teach us a thing or two about hard work and persistence. The wombat, often referred to as nature's bulldozer, is a champion when it comes to digging. Equipped with 5 sharp claws on each of their front paws and a body that's built like a small tank, these creatures are designed to move earth. Their powerful limbs and sturdy frame allow them to dig extensive burrow systems, some of which can stretch up to 200 meters long. And it's not just the length of these burrows that's impressive. Wombats are known to dig burrows that are complex and multi-chambered, providing a cozy and safe home for these industrious creatures. Their burrows serve multiple purposes. They offer protection from predators, a safe space to breed, and a cool retreat from the blistering Australian sun. But the wombat's digging doesn't stop at their burrows. If a wombat decides to dig, there's very little that can stand in its way. They've been known to uproot trees, destroy fences, and even burrow their way into people's homes. What's fascinating is the purpose behind their relentless digging. It's not just about creating a home or escaping predators. Wombats dig to find food. They're particularly fond of roots and tubers, which they sniff out and dig up using their keen sense of smell. This industrious nature of the wombat is a reminder of the sheer determination and tenacity that exists within the animal kingdom. Every night, these creatures take on the Herculean task of moving Earth, driven by the need to survive and thrive. Whether it's digging a new burrow, expanding an existing one, or foraging for food, the wombat embodies the spirit of hard work and perseverance. They take on the Earth with a steadfast determination that's truly admirable. So the next time you find a task too daunting, remember the wombat, the nature's bulldozer, tirelessly digging its way through the night. A true testament to the power of persistence. Finally, meet the creature known as the world's happiest animal. This is the quokka, a small marsupial native to a few isolated parts of Australia. At first glance, you might mistake this adorable creature for a tiny kangaroo, but the quokka has its own unique charm. This marsupial is about the size of a domestic cat, and it has a brown coat that grows thicker in the winter. But what sets the quokka apart from other creatures is its friendly demeanor. Quokkas are known to approach humans without fear, a trait that has made them popular with tourists. Yet it's not just the quokka's approachability that has earned it the title of happiest animal. The quokka's face often appears to be locked in a permanent grin, giving the impression that it's always happy. This smile-like facial expression is actually due to the shape of the quokka's mouth, but it has contributed to the animal's cheerful reputation. But don't let the quokka's smile fool you into thinking that life is always easy for this animal. Quokkas face a variety of challenges in the wild, from habitat loss to predation. Yet, despite these challenges, the quokka continues to thrive, demonstrating resilience and adaptability. The quokka's ability to remain buoyant in the face of adversity is perhaps what truly makes it the happiest animal on Earth. This creature's story is a testament to the power of positivity and the importance of adapting to change. So the next time you're feeling down, take a leaf out of the quokka's book. Remember that even in the face of adversity, it's possible to keep smiling, to keep moving forward. And with that, we conclude our exploration of the world's happiest animal. The quokka serves as a reminder that happiness can be found in the simplest of things. A smile, a friendly approach, a positive outlook. These are the things that make life worth living. Remember the quokka and remember to smile. Life, like the quokka, is full of surprises. A reminder that happiness can be found in the simplest of things.